from Lamar facing charges for allegedly doing just that. Charles Haddad accused of breaking into a vehicle in the city of Chicopee. Then he went to a business in Pittsburgh and used those cards. Officers had some security camera footage to nail down his identity and take him into custody for 18 criminal counts. Speaking of illegal, there's going to be less gas station slot machines in Missouri after Torch Electronics, the largest provider of those devices, will suspend all operations involving illegal gambling machines tomorrow. Missouri Attorney General Catherine Hanaway says it's a big win. Your news, a service of Liberty Tree Guns. Need some extra cash? Liberty Tree Guns is buying guns and gun collections, and they're paying top dollar. Get cash offer on your guns today, libertytreeguns.com. When you see news, call or text our tip line at 417-782-1310. For News Talk KZRG, I'm Ty Albright on KIX 102.5.
We'll see sunshine today with highs in the upper 70s. Partly cloudy skies tonight. Lows dropping down to right around 60. We've got a chance of rain for Friday with highs in the mid-70s. More storms and rain overnight on Friday. Sunshine, though, for Saturday. Late afternoon chance of storms. Highs near 80.
KIX 102.5. Storm tracker radar is not showing anything over the 4 states.
57 in Miami, 50 in Pittsburgh, 56 in Joplin. Sign up for severe weather alerts. Download the Zimmer Storm Center app.
Time now for the KIX Kids Pledge. Today we're featuring Carthage Mark Twain's 3rd grade class.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Great job, guys. And if you'd like your class group or your kids or whomever to be on the KIX Kids Pledge, you can go to the KIX website, to the Morning KIX page. There's a button on there you can hit that'll tell you how to upload your audio.
We're just 15 minutes away from your chance to guess and win the Great Plains Federal Credit Union Secret Sound.
$2,202.50 could be yours if you can be calling number 5 at 720 and tell us what the sound is. I knew it when I started. I'm like, you can't leave none of that off. So,
Yep.
Morning, everybody.
Morning. Bye. I'll be back.
Jen's leaving. There goes Jen, everybody. Bye. I gotta go. I gotta go to Oh, my goodness. How is everyone today? Finally, it was getting weird. What was getting weird? What was getting weird? Oh, we're not matching. Yeah, it's not matching. So I wore a shirt that I knew Jen did not have that I have. She doesn't own this color. So I was like, that's enough of that. That is enough of that weirdness. Like we belong to some sort of fundamentalist cult in the middle of Utah. Where's my head dressing? I like a little ranch. Turtle was first. Way to go, Woody. Doesn't today feel like Friday? I mean, I was feeling that yesterday evening thinking, well, what all do I have to do? I've got to get everything ready for the weekend, blah, 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 blah. I even went online and bought movie tickets. We're going to go to the movies. Going to try the new B&B theater over here for the first time. And it's been the first time that I've been to a movie theater in a couple of years. Since Indiana Jones, the last Indiana Jones movie came out. And I mean, when we would go to the movies, we'd drive Springfield. I would not go to the whatever cinema here, the AMC or Hollywood or whatever it is. Megan, Motor Yard for the first time yesterday. I've been putting mine off, Megan. I just don't think it's long enough yet. The backyard, I only mow when I have to. The front yard, I'm very careful about because it's the nice grass. The backyard is like just weeds. Absolutely not, Jimmy. It does look kind of funny, but I'm not a Mario fan. I don't know. The first one I didn't watch. It's kind of like the Lego Batman. I didn't watch those until they came out on streaming. And even then, it was under duress. I didn't want to watch it. Turned out they were pretty good. Now, I figure the Mario's probably funny in and of its own right. There are some parts like the one little one in the trailer that shows the little, whatever it's called, running away from him. You'll never catch me. And he's, That's hilarious looking. You don't weed eat before you mow, Megan? You're doing it wrong. You weed eat first. Makes mowing so much easier, and plus you get that feeling of, oh, it's finished when you get done with your mowing then, which is an important feeling. So for some reason, the camera is now too far that way.
It's too far.
Yeah, there you go.
That?
So weird.
I really think someone comes in and just kind of moves everything a fraction of an inch. You know that product we have? Like,
Yep, I do too. Cold Kool-Aid apparently is bad. It's hard to have seconds.
What?
Someone said, don't drink the Kool-Aid. And someone said, what's wrong with the Kool-Aid? And Woody said, cult Kool-Aid is bad. And I said, cult Kool-Aid is bad. It's hard to have seconds.
That's true.
Yeah. The new Jim Jones flavor.
No, we're not matching today. What is going on? Why is my video frozen? Let's try this
Morning,
again,
Sheila.
shall we? Nope.
That seems like a good balance of responsibilities, Sarara. Me and Gina do that a lot, too. What I'll do is I'll get it started. So I'll mow around everything, get her outline. Once it gets that much done, then I'll switch over. She'll come over and take the mower away from me, literally, because I try to route run her like I don't want her to, you know. And then I'll get the weed eater and go weed eat while she finishes. And then, inevitably, I'll get done with the weed eating before she gets done. So I'll do the last part, which is the hard part.
I don't mind weed eating.
No, weed eating's fun. But I told her, you need to weed eat first.
Why?
Really. Because it makes mowing so much easier. It gets around everything. You don't have to be as, precise and backing up and everything. It saves time.
Yeah.
And plus you get that feeling of, it is finished.
It is finished.
When you get
done the thing.
I'm done with it. I'm done with it.
It's finished. I've done the thing.
Yeah, you got to do that.
Your voice has got to kind of trill. The neck of this shirt is just kind of not sitting quite right. There. Is that better?
Did they neck it?
Did they neck?
They neck it?
The neck? No.
They neck it, the shirt? Maybe you should have put that in one of those garbage bags.
No. I like this shirt.
No! No! No!
This shirt's good.
No!
My hair's crazy today. Look at that.
Morning, DJ.
Look at that.
Yeah.
Did you know that Aldi has those shoes finally for sale?
I bet DJ doesn't. You ought to
Next
show
Wednesday.
him. You ought to send him a screen.
DJ, you want to see a picture of them shoes?
You ought to text him a screenshot of the website. The ditch is the worst part of weeding. Ditch is the worst part of weed eating.
Chad mowed yesterday. 9 seconds.
Sorry, Megan. Not sorry. Not sorry. KIX 102.5, the 4 states #1 for country. Morning KIX with Randy and Jen.
We'll see sunshine today, highs in the upper 70s. It is 56 in Joplin.
We'll give you a look at the weather forecast in about 15 minutes. Plus, we've got your chance to guess and win the Great Plains Federal Credit Union Secret Sound at 720.
$2,202.50 up for grabs if you could be caller number 5 at 720 and tell us what the secret sound is.
All you got to do is be caller number 5 at 720 and tell us what the secret sound is.
That's all you got to do.
All you got to do
All you got to do.
is be caller number 5 at 720 and tell us what. Here's Lady A. Stop it.
Randy.
You stop it.
You stop it.
KIX 102.5. Cotton did the mowing and weed yesterday, not me. Cotton did the weed yesterday, not me.
The magic shoes.
The magic shoes. Sorry, Megan.
Sorry, Megan.
Sorry, Megan.
Sorry, Sheila.
Sorry, Sheila. No, not sorry
No.
for Sheila. No.
I'm going to go look at these shoes again. You want to come see them?
No, I don't. DJ wants to see him.
Hey, DJ, come here. Let me
you
show
need to
these to you.
screenshot him for him. I haven't mowed
Maybe.
yet. I don't think I will even this weekend. I'm going to let mine get exceptionally long. The longer you let the first growth happen helps establish it better for the summer. That's what a lawn guy told me once. The
Wow.
guy who seeded my front yard, and let me tell you, he did a great job. My front yard.
Seeded all over that thing. It's so good.
So I do go through the yard. One of my habits is when I get home in the afternoon, first thing I do when I get out before I go in the door is I stop and I look, and if I see dandelions or anything growing up in that front yard grasses, I pull them. And it's almost impossible to pull dandelions. You break it off and they just grow back. But it's almost impossible to get the roots out because of the way that they grow their roots out. So if you can do that during the first growth cycle, it'll keep you from having weeds all year long.
The more you know.
And there is not a weed in my front yard.
There's a lot in my yard.
No, in my backyard, it's nothing but. It's just all over sorts of things. But that front piece there, and Jen's seen it, it's like a carpet. And it's beginning to really, really turn green. If I mowed it, it would be all green. It's got the dead growth on the top. Man, the cold snap that we had, though, 2-3 weeks ago, that did so much damage to plants. My roses, I didn't think they were going to come back. And these are the ones that lived all winter long.
Right.
No problem. It just like shut them down. It also, I have some boxwood bushes, which will withstand anything.
Literally anything.
And it killed some of the leaves on that.
Crazy.
I think she had to mow to see the baby mimosas. Oh, yeah. And then do you mark them each one when you come up? Oh, there's another one. Let's go around that. You both stop it or Megan will pull this station over. Megan, pull this station over. Yes, wild onion is so insane. This is one of the banes of my existence. So I have that little island area, on the side of the driveway. And we have, and that's another thing, we had this beautiful growth of all that cover vine. The cold snap killed it all off. So it's just now beginning to regrow. In the meantime, I have these great big old wild onion plants.
Yes, we've got lots of those.
So I go around and pull those. Now, you can pull those if you're very careful and grab low enough to the ground. If you wiggle them around, loosen them up first, and then pull them out.
And then
Only thing is, your hands smell like Linda after a hard day at the gym.
But then you have all these onions to make.
No, you don't want to eat wild onions. Gross.
Why not?
I mean, if you're starving in the forest, you can eat it and fart for the next 5 days. But
really, it
this
makes
stuff
you fart?
grows like onion. It grows like crazy.
Onion makes you fart?
I assume. I don't eat a lot of onion. Raw onion.
I know.
Raw vegetable. Anything will make you fart.
Well, I know it is Tom, but
you shouldn't go around sniffing his butt, though. That's weird. That is weird. Yeah, I do too. Morning, Randy. Randy's fixing a cake for us.
Hi, Randy. Are you really?
Yeah, he is the cake master.
Thank you, Randy. Is it gluten-free?
Nope, but it's birthday cake. Those things are so hard to control. So I've just been going around trying to pull them. And here's the thing. I have landscaping cloth down, right?
Mm-hmm.
Wild onion grows right through that stuff. So when you try to pull it, it'll pull the onion out of the ground, but it can't come through the landscaping cloth. So it just snaps it off. Meanwhile, that root is under there, and it'll grow even out of the ground. It'll continue to grow. It's like stupid. How landscaping tarp won't stop this stuff?
Right.
But it won't. It'll grow right through the seams and stuff and I've got really, really good landscaping cloth down that all these plants were planted in. Doesn't matter.
Wow.
The yardstick with the flip-flop tape to it. It is going on the wrong blue truck so I can reach both sides of the bay. Why, Megan?
So she can reach back there and beat people with it.
Oh, and beat... Nope, no cake. He's headed to Norman, Oklahoma, which, as we know, is what?
Cake Central.
The cake capital of the whole world.
Yeah.
So, congratulations, Randy. You win.
Yay, Randy. Excited.
Morning, John Graham. Cracker.
John Graham. Good morning.
Cracker.
Graham
That's,
Cracker?
I guess, a racial term.
What are you doing?
John. I don't. What are you doing? Y'all have weird taste in media choices.
Yeah, seriously.
Okay.
What?
Now that we're getting ready to do a break, can I start the story? Let's save the story.
Oh,
of the
save the
postal
story.
service.
Save it for a little bit longer.
So I'll update you on, that that package that was missing, and we said, oh, the website's a scam, or at least that's what the Better Business Bureau told me. And PayPal gave me my money back. And then the business reached out and said, we're so sorry you've had this experience, which I have planned to respond to the company saying, hey, you need to do a better job of communicating with your customers.
Yeah.
Number one. There was nowhere to check on order status tracking or anything. We had to go through all of this for me to get information.
It's crazy.
Then number two, the U.S. Postal Service, the sweetest smelling postal service in the whole world. Oh, bless their hearts. And they have just done another cost hike on customers.
Gotta love it.
Why? Well, they feel like they have justification for it, and I can see why. I'll tell you why after we do our break, which we're not doing yet.
No, we're not doing it yet.
Yeah, we'll wait for the story. That's right, DJ.
Oh, Grammy is his DJ name.
Grammy?
Grammy.
I said cracker. So what? I don't know where you... What? KIX 102.5, the 4 states #1 for country. Morning KIX with Randy and Jen.
A lot of money up for grabs. $2,202.50 with the Great Plains Federal Credit Union Secret Sound.
Right after Jelly Roll and Lainey Wilson.
On KIX 102.5.
Give me... I think they replaced this channel. So yesterday, the switch quit working. We couldn't turn my mic on. Highly suspect, Jen. But then it started working, and I noticed the fader slider is coming off.
Yeah.
Also, Jen's channel, for some reason, is not wanting to shut off. Yeah, they definitely replaced this. I noticed the lights are working, too.
That's so nice.
It is. Look at that. So I can see that I'm on or off, which is something that has bit us in the butt many times.
In the grand scheme of things, that's really what he needs, right?
What?
To be able to see.
Yeah. Well, I mean, many times we left the mic on accidentally or something because the light quit working.
Right.
And I don't hit them hard. I'm not one of these that does that. Matt asked me, he
thumper.
said, do you repeatedly hit the buttons or check them to
Sometimes
check?
I do.
And I said, not when they're, not to turn them on, but to turn them off, I will.
Yeah.
I'll do that to make sure they're off.
Okay. Are we going to hear the story now, or are you going to wait until after?
I think we need to wait until after. It's going to take more than 2 minutes.
Y'all, the anticipation.
So the company had, I'll go ahead and tell you, the company had shared the tracking with me. And so I was now able to go on and see at the U.S. Postal Service what was going on with my package, where it had been and everything. It's supposedly. At first I thought, well, maybe this is fake tracking that was set up. But no, it's real.
Yeah.
And I really think the company was trying to do the right thing. And I think had the U.S. Postal Service done what they were supposed to, this would have not have been an issue at all.
Maybe.
I'll tell you about it after we do the break and after we do the secret sound.
Yeah, it's...
Which we've also going to be talking about an asteroid defense system that is coming soon.
Pew, 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 pew.
And since we're going to be talking about what do you wish you could unsubscribe from today.
Ooh, okay.
And it doesn't have to be a streaming service or social media. It could be something you don't like in life. Like, I wish I could unsubscribe from early mornings, but you people will not let me.
I want to unsubscribe from price hikes from Liberty Utilities.
Oh, my gosh. Tell them about that.
Yeah, so Liberty Utilities has filed, what's the word for it? A temporary rate increase for its fuel and purchase power adjustment clause.
Do we really believe this is temporary?
They want to raise everyone's bills $15. We just went through this in the winter.
Just
Holy
happened.
cow, a few
November,
months ago.
December, we did one.
They are trying so hard.
Well, it's because fuel costs have gone up. No, it's an excuse. You're using that as an excuse.
For sure.
You're telling me you did not budget in. You knew what was coming. You knew about the Iran conflict back in when you did your last one. When you did your annual budgets, they knew.
Yeah. It's insane. So, very possible your bills are all going to go up by at least $15.
Otherwise, how can those corporate executives maintain their profits?
5 seconds.
KIX 102.5, the 4 states number 1 for country. Morning KIX with Randy and Jen. 721.
We'll see sunshine today. Highs near 80. It is 56 in Joplin.
We'll give you a look at the weather forecast in about 6 minutes. But right now, it is time for you to guess and win the Great Plains Federal Credit Union Secret Sound.
And don't forget, starting on Monday, we're going to double your chances to guess when the secret sound.
Every weekday, starting Monday at 7:20 in the morning and 4:20 in the afternoon.
But right now, we are looking for caller number 5 at 417-623-1025.
To tell us what is this sound. Because if you can do that, you're going to win $2,202.50.
From the 4 states, number 1 for cash.
Hey Alexa, mow the lawn. Nice try. Oh man.
Hi there, Morning KIX.
Caller number 1, keep trying.
Hi, Morning KIX.
Caller number 2, keep trying.
Hi there, Morning KIX.
Caller number 3, keep trying.
Hi, Morning KIX.
Caller number 4, keep trying.
Hi, Morning KIX. Who is this?
This is Tanya.
Tanya, where you from?
Nevada.
Tanya from Nevada.
You are caller number 5.
Yeah, Tanya.
Woo!
We've got $2,202.50.
If you can tell us, what is this sound?
Is it a coin-operated pool table?
She says a coin-operated pool table.
For $2,202.50. That is not it.
But we're going to put another $25 in the jackpot, Tanya, making it $2,227.50.
And don't forget, starting on Monday, we're going to double your chances to guess the win with 420, with 720, and again at 420.
Thank you.
Thanks, Tanya.
Have a great day.
You too. Bye-bye.
What'd she say?
I don't know.
We've got 2,200.
I don't know why the 2,202 messes me up so
It's
much.
too many twos.
Yeah, wait. Well, now it's even worse, theoretically. I mean, sounds like an old...
You got 53 seconds.
With 420.
We'll try
We'll
again.
try again.
Sounds like an old Dodge Nash trying to idle.
Yeah, Liberty is awful, and they are so greedy. Mac does. $20 seconds. Do you need me to put more time in there for you?
No, I can do it.
15?
I thought she was going to say... KIX 102.5, the 4 states number 1 for cash.
Looking for caller number 5 to guess on the Great Plains Federal Credit Union secret sound.
Tanya from Nevada.
You are caller number 5.
Yeah!
So excited.
We've got $2,202.50.
If you can tell us, what is this sound?
Is it a coin-operated pool table?
She says a coin-operated pool table.
For $2,202.50. That is not it.
But we're going to put another $25 in the jackpot, Tanya, making it $2,227.50.
And don't forget, starting on Monday, we're going to double your chances to guess the win with 720 and again at 420.
Thank you.
I feel like we're doing a pretty good job of pre-selling all that this year.
Trying to.
We've got social medias already blown up about it. Promo started today saying starting Monday. It's already on the website, says starting Monday. It's in the
Good.
newsletter. It's all over.
Good,
So
good. Morning, Bryson. Bye, Sorara. Have a good day.
I have never been asked ever again about what to do on the digital thing. So I don't know when they're going to do it. Probably after we get done with Secret Sound. I don't know when.
Right.
I don't know when that's going to happen. because someone's gone this week, and so nothing's happening.
Yep. Imagine that.
Okay, so let's get back to this order.
Okay.
I've got time.
Finally, tell us your story.
So I ordered this replacement intake fan for my blower. It's the, blower vacuum thing that I use for lawnmower. No big deal. It's like $30.
Yeah.
What it was. Ordered it from this company that at first I thought,
The phone's ringing.
when I didn't see it after a week or two, was a scam. Hi there, Morning Kicks.
I know what the secret sound is. It's a coin-operated pool table.
I told Jen it was you. Yeah, that's not it, Christine, but nice try.
It's only been guessed
How many
50 times
How
now.
many times have we had that as a
Oh,
guess?
umpteenth.
I've lost count.
Table.
It's ridiculous.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, my. What are we talking about today?
We're talking about what you wish you could unsubscribe from.
Yeah, life. Life is a good one.
Lice? You guys have lice?
Oh,
Man,
wait
is
a
that from
second.
messing with animals all day long? You have
Probably.
lice? Hey, look at it this way. You can pick each other's hair, you nitpickers, and find nits that way.
It's just like monkeys.
Mm-hmm. It's a way of socially bonding, Christine. Finally.
Please, we do not play with puppies all day, okay?
Right. You can socially bond, though, picking lice out of
Right.
each other's hair. Finally, you have a way to socially bond with people.
Oh, now we have life. Okay.
You said lice. You wish you could unsubscribe from lice.
Which, I mean, I would too. if
Yeah,
were
I
you.
get it.
That sounds awful.
We didn't say life. We said adulting.
No, she didn't.
I'm pretty
Did
sure
not
you did not
say
say
adulting.
adulting.
She said life.
Lice? Right,
Lice,
lice. Head
yeah.
lice. Yeah.
Itchies.
It's more common in third graders, but I get it.
It's okay.
Oh, my God. You know what? I'm done with you.
All right. Catch you later, Christine.
Bye.
Okay, so anyway, it didn't come, and it didn't come, and it didn't come. So I reached out to the company, got no response from them, nothing. Finally, PayPal, wonderful PayPal, said, no worries, we'll give you your money back.
Yay, PayPal.
So they
Love
took
them.
care of that. Well, the very next day, the company finally responded and said, we're sorry you're having this trouble. Here's the tracking information from it, which they would not give me on their website, couldn't get anything, and said, maybe it's lost in transit, but if you don't get it by this date, let us know. We're going to take care of this and make it right. We're sorry you've had an issue.
Right.
Which I'm like, okay. Well, yesterday it was supposed to come, according to the U.S. Postal Service tracking. Said it was expected to arrive by April the 8th. This is after I ordered it. It shipped first from its first location on March 30th.
Right.
But for some reason, it's set for an extended period of time in Olathe, Kansas. So let me go through
Hold on a second. What are you calling this place in Kansas?
Olathe?
Olathe?
Olathe.
Olathe, yes, that's correct. Okay.
I do the Japanese pronunciation where the vowel on the end is minimized.
Yes.
Olathe. So anyway, it started off on March 30th from Logan, Utah. Okay, I want to go through the history with you,
March
and I want you to
30th,
count with me, okay? Logan, Utah, there's stop number 1. That's where it was. It left on March 31st. So they brought it in on March 30th, whatever, at 10:51 in the morning. Did not leave until the next day at 8:05 a.m. it went out. Okay, big deal.
Okay.
It's not really efficient. It's not timely. It's not Amazon level, but still.
Yeah.
It leaves there on March 31st, and it goes to Salt Lake City, which is their main distribution hub for that area. Okay, their stop number 2.
Mm-hmm.
It leaves Utah, Salt Lake City, Utah, on April 1st. Travels to Olathe, Kansas, arrives on the same day. There's stop number 3, okay? It stays there for 3 days. Don't know why. Got at Olathe, Kansas that morning at like 2 o'clock in the morning, 3 o'clock in the morning, and then left on April 3rd, late in the evening, and went to Springfield, Missouri.
Okay.
Okay, that's stop number 1 at Springfield. Then the next day, it left Springfield, Missouri, and went to Olathe, Kansas. Back to Olathe, Kansas.
So it went right back to where it was from.
From Springfield to Olathe, Kansas. That's stop number 5, okay? The very next day on April 4th, it left at 4:57 p.m. and went to Springfield, Missouri.
From Olathe, Kansas.
Second time it's been in Springfield.
Okay.
Okay, from Springfield, the very next day on April 5th at 2:27 in the morning, it leaves and it goes to Olathe, Kansas. I'm not making this up. From Olathe, Kansas, it's there until later that day. It arrives at 2:27 in the morning. Later that evening, it arrives at Springfield, Missouri.
No.
It's the third time it's been in Springfield. Third time.
Oh, boy.
From Springfield, that same day, that was 9:31 in the morning, it leaves and goes to Olathe, Kansas. Remember where we're at? We're at number 9. KIX 102.5, the 4 states number 1 for country. Morning KIX with Randy and Jen.
What's going on with Bezos these days?
Oh, he's busy, getting ready to defend the Earth from asteroids.
What?
We'll tell you all about it right after Brothers Osborne.
On KIX 102.5.
Haven't heard this in a while.
Yeah.
Okay, we're at number 9, right?
Yes.
It then leaves Springfield.
Okay.
That's where we were, wasn't it?
Yeah.
It leaves Springfield and it goes to Joplin, Missouri.
Oh, good.
This
Okay.
is yesterday. It arrives in Joplin, Missouri, and it said out for delivery.
Perfect.
Expected
Great.
delivery today. That was in Joplin, Missouri. Well, late yesterday afternoon, get notice that it has gone back to Springfield, Missouri.
No. Why?
I don't know. It was in Springfield, Missouri all day, all the rest of yesterday afternoon. Left Springfield yesterday afternoon. That was 12. And this morning early, this morning at 2:05 a.m. this morning, it arrived back in Joplin, Missouri.
Holy cow.
We're at 13. Then this morning at around 4 o'clock this morning, it left and went to Springfield, Missouri.
No.
Back to
what
Springfield.
The heck?
Now they're saying it's going to be delivered by 9 o'clock this evening. So eventually we will have 15 different stops.
There's no way.
Before it's delivered. I've got the entire history right
That's
here.
insane.
It's just
Why
like
is
2 or 3 pages of scrolling of all the stops.
Why is it ping-ponging all over the place like that?
This is your U.S. Postal Service at work, who, by the way, just hiked prices again. And the reason for it was because of rising fuel costs. Exact same reason that your bureaucrats at your power company are trying to justify the hike in expenses. The reason they do this is because they think you are sheep, and they think they can throw out little platitudes like that as a justification for raising expense. Meanwhile, while corporate bureaucracy and mismanagement does things like this and enables things like this, through overthinking, overmanagement, a disconnect from what's really happening on the shipping floor, they are the most inefficient company in the world, the Postal Service. They're an archaic, antiquated idea that needs to go away.
Maybe they would save money on fuel costs if they weren't sending the same package back and forth 12 million times.
Okay, how much did it cost to ship that
Seriously.
package?
Seriously.
$5?
$6 maybe?
And how much did it cost to ship this package?
Oh, yeah.
Actually cost.
Yeah.
Stupid. No wonder they can't turn a profit.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, my gosh. 15 different stops for this package. Okay, here we are on April 9th, 11 days after it was first shipped.
That's crazy.
The original
From
projected
Utah.
time of shipping time was 3 days. It was supposed to arrive in 3 days.
That's crazy. Got 10 seconds.
Stupid. People think I'm so hard on the Postal Service. Are you kidding me?
Right. This is why.
They are a joke. KIX 102.5, the 4 states number 1 for country. Morning KIX with Randy and Jen.
We'll see sunshine today, highs near 80. It is 56 in Joplin.
And we'll give you a look at the weather forecast and 4 states news in just 25 minutes. Plus, in the next hour, we're going to be asking, what do you wish you could unsubscribe from?
Like paying taxes.
Like the Postal Service with their inefficiency.
You can call or text to tell us what you would unsubscribe from 623-1025.
Or you can tell us on Facebook. So Jeff Bezos, you were asking about him a little bit, and space has been in the news a lot here lately, especially since Artemis is getting ready to re-enter the Earth's atmosphere. By the way, doing 24,000 miles an hour.
Holy cow, that's
It's
fast.
going to be a fiery ball as they come in that Orion
Yeah,
capsule.
no joke.
That's not the only thing that enters our atmosphere, though. Scientists are warning that it's a lot busier up in Earth's upper atmosphere than anybody has previously imagined, saying the Earth could be susceptible to thousands thousands of undetected asteroids that they couldn't track.
Well, this is why Jeff Bezos' space company, Blue Origin, is developing this planetary defense program that can actually help us to, fight against like a rockpocalypse.
Blue Origin's teaming up with NASA to develop rockets capable of destroying asteroids that threaten the Earth.
Pew, pew. So they would accomplish this using Blue Ring, which is the under development spacecraft platform that debuted aboard the maiden flight of the firm's 300-foot New Glenn rocket back in early of last year.
Bezos says he's serious about this project because he says blowing up asteroids is not some sort of game.
I am Jeff Bezos. I'm proud to announce that my Blue Origin rocket division has teamed with NASA to blow up asteroids. We have invented groundbreaking technology such as the hyperspace button. Oh, talk about a game changer. Next, we shall take on other such space invaders, be they, I don't know, Galaxians, or even a man from the planet of Pac. And once we achieve the high score of eliminating these threats from space, we shall train our consoles on problems closer to home, such as helping frogs cross busy roads. Or saving damsels in distress from large apes named after donkeys. But for now, it's back to allocating my vast resources to shooting asteroids. Pew pew. 1 quarter at a time. Hey, asteroids, it's game over.
I'm pretty sure I said space crap.
Space crap. Oh, that's kind of appropriate, I think.
Bless. John says, I work for Amazon. We were supposed to launch pickups from home last month. Like returns and stuff?
Pickups from home? For returns?
Shiala says that she would complain.
To what end?
Yeah,
and that's another thing. Trying to get any kind of customer service from the Postal Service.
Non-existent.
Lesson in futility. Yeah. You go stand in line, and then they tell you, well, it's not this post office that's done it. It's the other one that has it, or that you have to go to this place or this place. I mean, you got to plan a whole day just to get any kind. Contacting them online or through phones, useless.
Yeah.
You pretty much have to go to a face-to-face person to be able to get any kind of help. And that's just a reality with the Postal Service. And then even if you do, I mean, to what end?
So my aunt made a quilt for the baby, and it included some of my mom's own baby clothes in this quilt, right? And so she sent it to us by whatever the post office is we have to sign for, right?
Yeah, that's verification.
Verification.
Yeah,
so
delivery
then
verification.
she sent me the tracking information. The day that it was out for delivery, Kyle and I were in the living room. We're watching TV, and it says it's going to be here between 10 and noon. Waiting, doesn't show up. I got to check the tracking. It says that they tried to deliver. There was no one home.
Yeah.
I was like, we were literally sitting here in front of the door this entire day.
So did you reach out to someone on that?
No. What was the point?
Yeah.
So then it says in the little tracking info that they left us a note. They didn't leave us any note, nothing. If I didn't have that tracking information, I never would have known where my package had gone. I never would have gone. It would have gone back to my aunt's house. And it's crazy. No one ever came to the door. If people even come to the porch, my dogs are at the door sniffing.
Right.
They're always the first ones to let us know if someone's approaching the house. Nothing ever happened. I asked my neighbors. Nobody got a note on their doors.
We have the
anything.
Ring doorbell, and we've had a couple of times the Postal Service has done this to us, and I was able to say, hey, I have a Ring doorbell camera. Nothing was alerted.
Yeah.
No one came to the door. I can prove, that.
And did they do anything about it, though?
Well, then they found it. Oh, well, it turns out what happened was there was something happened with the truck or something. It had to be delayed.
Right.
Yeah, they can use any justification they want to for their bureaucracy. Now, that sounds like it was the problem of the carrier. You're the guy who's the delivery driver. But a lot of the time, a lot of this stuff, like my instance, for example, there's bureaucracy within the management of the Postal Service. This bureaucracy says, well, it's got to do this and got to. I'm sure they have justifiable reasons for why it does that. That still doesn't make it right. Still
Right.
doesn't make it a good business model.
There's no reason for it to be going back and forth.
Dorinda said her
15
last 2
times.
packages from Amazon did the last thing. Now, I will say Amazon, for the most part, does a pretty decent job. Stuff happens, but it's rare. I will say this is something that is frustrating more and more from Amazon is their old Prime policy used to be 2 days or less, or was it 3 days or less?
2.
2 days or less. That was the Prime policy. That, by the way, they slipped these. Hey, we've changed our service guidelines and contract, whatever. They'll change those, and you click on accept without realizing, acknowledge or whatever. That's you accepting the terms, this new terms. They did away with that some time ago. So now a Prime delivery that you're paying for, by the way, through the Prime subscription fees can take an extended period of time, can take up to 10 days in some situations.
A lot of my stuff from Prime, though, these days is next day delivery or same day delivery.
Yeah,
at this
they
point,
do.
which is
They do
crazy.
a pretty good job because of these distribution places that they've got. And you're like, well, man, I wish the Postal Service had that. They do. In every single city in the United States, they have distribution centers.
Right.
That's what the post office is a distribution center. Yeah, and I will say Amazon has, although they're trying to mess it up, they have made the return process very easy. Now, I told you that whole situation between the Kohl's and the location where they're switching, they're automatically assigning you one when you do multiple packages.
Right.
And there's ways around this, but they've made it so complicated to go in and change that it's almost impossible to figure out.
Yeah.
It's so frustrating. And you talk about, well, your Prime fees are paying for all of that. No, that's all they're supposedly paying for because Prime, the TV streaming service, does not have anything good on it, not without charging you additional money.
And there he goes. Okay, bye. See you later. Okay. Y'all, I got to tell you. So yesterday I took the baby and we have one of those like play mats that has like the different activities hanging over top so she can, look at them or kick them or whatever. And there's this like little flip book that has some high contrast pictures in it. And there is a zebra and a giraffe in this little flip book. And she's looking around and looking around. She turns and she sees the zebra and she just grinned so big and she cooed at it. And she just loved that zebra. And so I flipped through and I showed her the frog and she did not care. And I showed her, there was some kind of big cat. Maybe it was a lion or something. She did not care. And then I showed her the giraffe and her face lit up again and she grinned and she was cooing at it and she was so excited. And then I went back to the zebra and she was so smiley and happy again. She's my zebra friend. So all that to say, Beef Supreme likes zebras and giraffes. And it was the cutest thing because every time she would turn and look away and start like looking at the other things on her play mat, or looking at the lights on her like little piano that she has. Then she would turn back and look at her zebra and she would just get so excited all over again. She's like, there he is. He's still there. And it was so cute. You just missed a really cute baby story.
I bet. Thank goodness for that.
Beef Supreme loves zebras and giraffes.
Zeros and
Zebras
drafts?
and giraffes?
Give me a big old beer.
No. So she's got one of those little play mats where she can lay on and it's got things that hang down that she can look at or kick or whatever. And there's some high contrast pictures. And she'd look over and every time she saw the zebra, she'd start grinning real big and cooing and talking to it. And so I was flipping through showing her the other animals in the book. And she didn't care about the frog or the lion. But then when I got to the giraffe, she got real excited again. And every time she'd look away and then look back at the zebra or the giraffe, she got excited all over again. It's like, it's my friends. Noah loves mirrors. She's not gotten into mirrors. She has like a little mirror on that mat, and I was like showing her herself, and she did not care.
Giraffes can be mean. Got almost headbutted by a giraffe in Florida one time.
What did you do?
They'll swing their head.
Yeah.
They're a little obnoxious.
There's a girl I went to high school with who was deathly afraid of giraffes. She was really concerned that their long necks were going to wrap around her neck and like kill her.
Yep, I get it.
I was like, I don't think they do that.
Python deer.
It's not a python deer. Speaking of deer, holy cow. When I was driving to work yesterday, so you know how it's dark when we drive to work. And so you just kind of have to look for like the reflection of the eyes when you're driving through certain parts to make sure that you're not going to run into something.
I'm pretty good at seeing deer.
And there was one patch where I drove by and I just kept seeing eyes. Oh, it was eerie. I mean, there must have been 4 or 5 pairs of eyes.
Eyes aren't as bad as when you see the silhouette. You know, and you're like, I just hit the brakes. You just got to hit the brakes.
Creepy.
Can't predict what they're going to do.
Yeah.
Oh boy. Okay. We are talking here about since it is our topic is unsubscribing from. There was a recent survey that showed 60% of U.S. adults are looking at subscriptions that they can cut. Everybody's having to cut because, of elevated energy prices and your electric bill going up again.
Here we go, 1 second.
And the Postal Service hiking prices. KIX 102.5, the 4 states #1 for country. Morning KIX with Randy and Jen.
Sunshine today, highs near 80. It is 56 in Joplin.
And we'll be giving you a look at 4 states' news and weather in just 12 minutes.
Plus, in the next hour, we want to know, what do you wish you could unsubscribe from?
And it doesn't have to be a streaming service or a subscription thing. It could be just something in life. In fact, we'd rather hear the things like me. I wish I could unsubscribe from early mornings. That's not an option.
I wish I could unsubscribe from gluten allergies.
There
That'd
you
be
go.
cool.
What do you wish you could unsubscribe from if there was an unsubscription button for one of these things?
Right, 623-1025 to call or text.
Especially since a recent survey showed that about 60% of U.S. adults are considering dropping some paid subscription or streaming service or something like that.
The same survey reports the average American spends over $1,000 every year on subscriptions, and that includes roughly like $200 or so on unused or unnecessary services.
Just the other day, we were talking about a recent Medium article from Medium magazine that was talking about Planet Fitness, that almost 90% of the people who have those memberships never even use them.
So here's my big thing with subscriptions is a lot of the times it's really easy to subscribe to something because you can go on your phone and do it. And then it's way, way more difficult to unsubscribe from it.
So there was a FTC order last July that said they had to make unsubscribing as easy as subscribing. I'm not sure Planet Fitness follows that model because you have to go in to unsubscribe. There's no way to subscribe, unsubscribe like on the website, even though you can sign up on the website.
They make it really easy to sign up, and then unsigning up, not so easy.
So there maybe we need something that could handle all this for us.
I wish. That'd be amazing.
Something that would take care of all the subscription canceling that you need. Something like this.
$6.99 a month for Apple Plus? $7.99 for Peacock? $3.99 for a free meditation app? And why the hell do I have a subscription to Audible?
Are you suffering from subscription fatigue? Then it's time for Cancel It All.
How does it work?
Simply cancel all your useless streaming services and apps.
Sounds good. How do I get started?
Just click unsubscribe and your stress will melt away.
But I can't find any unsubscribe button.
Nobody can. Cancel It All will help. For the low cost of $9 a month, the family plan is more.
Thanks, I guess.
Cancel It All, the most effective prescription to end all your subscriptions.
Hey, how do I cancel It All? Hello? Hello? Hey, where did that announcer go?
Did you see John's comment?
No, what did he say?
Amazon is charging their DSPs a gasoline surcharge. That's insane.
How can they? Wait a minute. Are you using their vehicles? Is that the deal because you're using their vehicles? How do they get away with that?
Seriously.
And you
What
still
the
make money?
heck?
Well, I guess here's the deal. With Amazon, you're guaranteed a certain amount of work, right? Well,
I don't know.
For like, let's say Walmart and other things, it's hit and miss. Although, I mean, let's be honest, they're going to be kept just as busy. DoorDash, maybe you don't get as many jobs.
Sure, maybe, yeah.
Maybe it's depending on the
They're
amount
leasing them. They're leasing the Amazon vehicles.
Okay. Well, and I know like they've got like the fleet that they have here in Joplin, which is located, they park them just in a big lot down at 43 and I-44. You know where Love's is and everything?
Mm-hmm.
Right across I-44 from Love's is that big old open parking lot. That's where they park a majority of their fleet. I know they also have it at one of the distribution centers they park them.
Still, you're going to hire these people to deliver your products, and then you're going to charge them a gasoline surcharge?
So I've gone by that place. I know it's ridiculous. I've gone by that place at like 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning when I had to drive to Springfield, to play and stuff.
Yeah.
And seen hundreds of these vans and trucks that you see, driving around unmarked for the most part. Most of them are unmarked.
Yeah.
They have a few that have Amazon on them. It's insane how many there are. And we don't realize that there is this industry going on in our cities, in our towns and communities, almost unnoticed. It's a huge, huge industry, that delivery for Amazon. Then you go past that one distribution hub that's in Republic on your way into Springfield, and it's one of the biggest ones in Missouri. And there is like almost as far as you can see, just row upon row upon row upon row of vans, delivery vans.
Oh, the cost is being eaten up by the owners, not the drivers, but still it's insane.
Eaten up by the owners? What owners?
The original owners of the vehicles, or what do you mean?
What owners, John? In other words, Amazon subcontracts to vehicle owners, and the vehicle owners then hire drivers? I don't know how it all works.
Yeah, I don't either. Educate us, please.
Unsubscribe from allergies. Yeah.
Yes.
Man, wouldn't that be nice? You think that... This is another thing that just blows my mind. How many, if you watch any kind of streaming that has ad services on it, YouTube or anything, how many pharmaceutical company ads do you see within an hour?
Yeah.
Feels like hundreds, right? I mean, and they're all for these weird conditions. Eczema seems to be a really, really, really big one, and I get that. Eczema is pretty common.
Yeah.
But then there's these other things, these weird body conditions that they have medications that they are promoting. Why isn't anyone doing anything for seasonal allergies?
Mm-hmm.
To me, that would be a huge profit. You've got such a massive customer base there.
Maybe they just assume it's already saturated enough. The market
I don't get it. Well, if somebody would work out something that really worked, that rather than alleviating symptoms like a lot of the medications do, actually alleviated the body reaction, the way the body reacts to allergies, the initial allergy in and of itself.
So John says the DSPs are the contractors who lease the vehicles, and the contractors hire the drivers.
There you go.
6 different DSPs in their area.
So that's probably, I say that's an Amazon vehicle area. It's probably not. It's probably someone who has gone out and bought a lot of these vehicles and is licensing or contracting that through Amazon.
Yeah.
Probably Amazon doesn't own that at all. Unsubscribe from fleas, ticks, snakes, spiders, and the red wasps.
Yep.
I always have to go around the storage building and go around the door and around each one of the frame things on the ceiling in there because the wasps love to get in there and lay nests.
Yeah.
And that's fun when you open the door and out comes a swarm of wasps. That's happened before.
So when we first moved to Missouri, we had a carport that had like a shed that was built into it, And so the back of the carport was really just a shed. And so there was one day during the summer, I went to go open the shed door to grab something out of there, and holy cow, wasps had gotten into the shed.
They cover those nests. and
Oh
you're
my
like,
gosh. The whole inside of the door
Yeah.
was a huge
It doesn't
nest.
take them but a day or two to build those either.
Massive.
Ground wasps are a problem around here.
Oh, yeah?
So they love to go in areas that are dark, damp, and moist. So we had them burrow a whole channel under our pool, which with a vinyl liner, in the sand, all of a sudden there is a little ditch rivulet. So I had to go spray poison up into that on the outside and then go in the pool and shove with my foot trying to get the sand to fill it in. Never did completely. It's been years ago since that happened. One time, I remember coming in from being on the road when I was in my 20s, and I went to my mom's house. I was trying to help her out, so I was mowing her yard for her.
Right.
It was like the day after I'd come in from California, and I don't remember it very much, but I ran over a nest of ground yellow jackets. And I was wearing jeans because, you don't mow with shorts on. You get grass all over your legs and everything else, weed eating and everything. So I was wearing jeans. They flew up my pants legs, stung me almost 300 times. I went into massive shock. They had to take me to the hospital.
Oh,
I was out for over 30 hours.
Good gracious.
Unconscious. And my mom said I talked out of my head for like 10 of those hours just at the top of my lungs. Spoke to God and everything else. I had weird off the wall conversations.
Do you remember any of it?
No. I remember the initial sting because so many of them stung me at once at the beginning. I thought I had run over an electrical wire and it was electrocuting me.
Yeah.
And my brother said they heard me screaming and looked out the sliding glass door and he thought I was being goofy out there dancing. Said it took him a minute because I collapsed to the ground and was just like having seizures.
Jeez.
They're bad. They could kill you so quickly.
Okay, what is with the lighting on my side again? Look at the difference between us.
I know, and it was fine earlier. So it's got to be the sunlight. I don't know.
I don't know how to fix it.
Jen's on a wash.
Yeah.
Man, my ear will not unclog today. I'll get it unclogged, and then a few seconds later it goes back. What I really have to do is lay my head down like this and then go.
I hear it whistling. Yeah.
Listen. Let's see if you guys can hear this.
Listen to his ear. Weird thing to say.
Can you hear that?
Can you hear it?
Can you hear it? That's my ear making that noise.
Squeak, squeak, squeak. Kind of sounds like a baby bird chirping.
Yeah. It's clear right now.
Hey, did you know those shoes I want from Aldi are going to be here next week?
Stop it. Send that to DJ.
DJ! Where are you?
So, how did you end up with the name Jen?
I don't have any idea.
That's a forum that BuzzFeed is doing right now, asking how did you get your name?
Oh, interesting. Okay.
I have no idea how I got mine. I don't know because there are no Randys in my family. Nowhere
Yeah, there's
back,
no Jens in my
So
family.
where did they pick the name?
We're all J's in my family, so I think they just picked another J.
Okay, I get that. But this one girl says, I was supposed to be named Alicia, but my mom wasn't present when the nurse came in with the birth certificate. My dad realized he didn't know how to spell it. So he just chose the closest name he could spell, which was Ashley.
Why
and
don't
that's
you just
what she's
wait?
known. My parents decided before I was born that my initials would spell Alf because it was the 80s and my dad smoked a ton of weed and loved that show.
That's funny.
I'm named after some lady named Jolie who helped my dad over the phone with some insurance changes.
Really?
Shout out to Jolie at State Farms.
Wow.
My friend was named after the doctor that performed his mom's boob job. This girl's named Rihanna because her mom misheard the Fleetwood Mac song Rhiannon.
Yeah. I know someone named Rhiannon because of that song.
The Witch. This one said, my dad wanted to name me Julia, but my mom did not. Luckily, my mom's nurse had just gone to see Pretty Woman, where Julia Roberts played a woman by the name of Vivian. And that's how the story of how I got named after a hooker.
Oh, dear.
My mother was driving down the road one day in Texas when she passed a truck with the word Keaton's Plumbing on the door. Bam. I'm now known as Plumbing. No, Keaton. My name was going to be Rebecca, but when my mom was about 8 months pregnant, my father read an article about a woman named Caitlin who was arrested for a bunch of IRA bombings. He thought, oh, that's a good name for a girl, so I'm named after a terrorist.
Oh, good. Jimmy says maybe there's a bug in your ear.
No, there's not a bug in my ear, Jimmy. Maybe there's a bug in your ear.
Oh, John says DJ told me he's on his way to the award banquet.
Oh.
That's today.
That is going on today,
10
yeah.
seconds. We'll see sunshine today with highs in the upper 70s. Partly cloudy skies tonight. Lows dropping down to 60. A chance of showers at mid-70s for Friday. Storms overnight on Friday. Sunshine and 80 for Saturday.
KIX 102.5 storm tracker radar is not showing anything over the 4 states.
55 in Wentworth, 52 in Pittsburgh, 58 in Joplin. To sign up for severe weather alerts, download the Zimmer Storm Center app.
So we're talking about, want to know, what do you wish you could unsubscribe from?
And this doesn't need to be an actual subscription service. It could be something like allergies, for example.
Yeah, something you don't like in life. If you could unsubscribe from this, what would it be for you?
623-1025 to call or text.
Or you can tell us on Facebook.
Here's Florida Georgia line.
On the 4 states #1 for country.
KIX 102.5.
Why would they have the awards banquet on a Thursday morning?
That's they don't know. No, normally they have the awards banquet in the evening.
So he's just on his way to that.
They
Where's
may
it
have
at?
events going on throughout the day though.
Is
Like
it in Wichita?
where I don't know where it is this year. It changes every year. What was I going to say? But sometimes they have like courses or panels and things going on throughout the day.
That's typical of like MBAs too.
Yeah.
But a Thursday? On a Thursday?
Yes.
Who does that?
The KBs.
Typical Kansas disconnect.
I don't know why they do it that way.
Stupid. Somebody texted the word tickets this morning.
No. Tickets.
Tickets!
I'm very
Christy
annoyed.
says,
with the
my
way
legal
my
name is
camera
Angela, but I'm Christy. My mom didn't like Angela no more. Maybe it was something you did, Christy. There's another one on here. My dad liked the song Brandy by Looking Glass and wanted that to be my name. My mom didn't think it was formal enough, so she made up Brandella.
Brandella.
My mom found an old picture of my grandma's cat, and on the back, it said the cat's name, Whit. So that's what they named me.
Whit.
Oh, my boyfriend Gage was named after the little boy that gets hit by a truck in the movie Pet Sematary.
Oh.
Kind of weird, kind of cool.
I want to play with you.
Oh. Creepy.
My wife hates it when I do that.
Yeah, I can see why.
It's one of the scariest scenes she's ever seen in a movie. I can't believe she watched it with me, but
When he goes after her. That was so
cuts
creepy.
Judd
back of her-
Crandall's
yeah.
no,
Achilles.
it's not Judd, yeah, but I'm trying to think his name. Is it Judd is the name of the neighbor, or is Judd the father? I think it's the neighbor,
I don't remember.
played by Fred Gwynn.
Yes.
And you watched both movies, didn't you? Both versions, the newer one
Yeah,
and the older one.
just
Did
the
you
older
just
one.
watch the older one? That's the best one. It's
Yeah, it was good.
so good, in spite of the father's acting and the really bad. So they couldn't use a kid, and they didn't have CGI, so they had to use puppets.
Yeah.
And they just do cutaways of this kid doing mean faces, and stuff. But it's still pretty terrifying.
They made it work.
Yeah, they did.
And it's Fred Gwynn. I like him.
Yeah. Soil of a man's heart, stony ground, Lewis. Lewis Creed. That's the father's name.
There you go.
Judd Crandall is the neighbor.
Yeah.
It's weird that I know all that.
Well, you're kind of a
Stephen
book of
King.
weird things.
Speaking of movies, I'm going to the movie theater this weekend, or
When
at
was the
least
last time you
planning
were at the
to.
movie theater?
Not Friday night. Did I say Friday night? I meant Saturday. We wanted to go Friday, but Gina's got a nail appointment. So that takes like 2 hours, which
Yeah,
is
it's the whole
stupid.
process.
So Saturday, we're going to go to the theater. It's the first time I've been to a movie theater in Joplin in probably 10 years.
Really?
Yeah.
That long?
I've been to we've gone to the theater, but when we did, we'd go to Alamo and
Yeah.
Springfield because all we had here was, the cesspit sewage factory up by the mall, the Hollywood Cinema, which is disgusting and gross. Stinks like the whole building smells like poop, and their prices are stupid through the roof, obnoxious. And now that we have B&B, I've been intending to go, but there's not been a movie worth paying $30 to go see.
Until now.
And I'm going to go see Project Hail Mary.
Cool.
I think that one will be worth it based on what I've heard and knowing the story. And
Yeah. Dorinda says, my dad was on CQ duty looking at an adult magazine, seeing the lady named Dorinda, and that's where my name came from.
Oh, that's awesome. What a great story, though.
That is great.
Yeah. Daddy named me after a girly mag,
Uh-huh.
after a forum. Dorinda does sound kind of like a name you would see in a girly mag, doesn't it?
Dorinda.
What is CQ? He was working at CQ, she said?
He was on CQ duty.
I assume that's military
Yeah.
control quality. My daughter, recently I was doing, how I do the thing, trying to get my ears to open. And she goes,
Yeah.
Are you having some sort of nerve spasm or are you having a mental thing? I forget what she called it. It sounded like an insult.
Yeah.
And I said, no, I'm trying to pop my ears. She goes, well, you kept doing that. And I thought, maybe he's got a tick or a Tourette's or something.
Yeah. Yeah, 45 seconds. Ready?
KIX 102.5, the 4 states number 1 for country. Morning KIX with Randy and Jen.
Sunshine in upper 70s today. It is 58 in Joplin.
And we'll give you a look at the weather forecast in about 15 minutes. But we're talking today, wanting to know, what would you unsubscribe from? If you could unsubscribe from any inconvenience in life, what would be yours?
623-1025 to call or text.
Or you can tell us on Facebook.
Here's Old Dominion.
On KIX 102.5. Stupid ears. Will not stop it.
Have you been doing the Nasacort?
Yeah.
Has it been helping?
I assume so. I imagine it would be a lot worse if at least I can do this blow thing and relieve it temporarily. But as soon as I open my mouth to talk or move my jaw, it goes right back.
Yeah.
Like right there, it's clear. But if I do that a couple of times or talk, there it's back. And it's just drainage. It's that slime that your body produces.
Yeah, Jimmy's really thinking it's just a bug in your ear.
She's hoping.
It's because she put a bug in your voodoo doll in their ear.
Put a seed tick down in the side of the head there.
Oh.
She keeps those as pets.
Seed ticks. Whatever floats your boat, I guess, Jimmy. Did we lose Woody? Did he go on to sleep again?
I think so.
He's just not invested like he used to be, He never did tell us the special phrase that we put in that video for him to prove that he goes back and watches videos.
That's right. He never did.
He never did. so. I don't think he does actually go back and watch the videos like he claims he does.
So this Chick-fil-A's in the news again. One of their employees named Jaden Cintron found nearly $10,000 in the bathroom during his break.
Holy cow.
And he returned it to the owner.
Oh, what a good egg.
Who tried to give him a $500 reward, and he turned that down. He's like, no,
Aw.
I can't accept that. So he found 2 white envelopes next to the toilet while on his break, one with around $5,000. I know how it sounds highly suspect, right? But it was labeled First Citizens Bank, and one with $4,333 labeled Truist Bank. And he took them to Human Resources. He said, I know how devastating it would be to me to lose something like that. I wanted to make sure it got back to its owner.
Yeah.
I'm glad I could help, and I'm humbled by the response. He said he didn't want to keep the money because that's not what I know that's not what I'm supposed to do. Money's useless without character.
Wow.
And after declining the reward several times, he did finally accept it. Money's useless without character, except for all those billionaires with all that money. They're a bunch of characters, right?
Uh-huh. Wow.
Ironically, the first thing you do when realize you've lost $10,000 is crap your pants. So.
Exactly, yeah. I don't know what I would do if I realized I had lost $10,000. I think I'd just shut down and cry. Like, what do you do in a situation like that? That's so much money.
Carrying around $10,000.
Right.
In 2 white envelopes. They don't give you a bag to put it in?
He would go to Chick-fil-A first.
Yeah. I got to go get me some chicken.
Got to go straight to the bank. Maybe it was an emergency. I got to get to the bathroom, but still. Thank goodness it was a Chick-fil-A he stopped at. Ooh.
DJ's listening to us on the app. Yeah, you can watch the video on the app, or you can listen to the radio on the app. You can choose what you want to do on there. I had a lady email me yesterday, and she said, I have requested for the song Thank God by Kane Brown 3 times this last week, and I have been unable to hear it. And I know it's played, but we don't play it right when you request it. We have to fit it into the rotation.
Right.
So she's just missed that. And I said, I hate that for you. But here, look, there's a solution for this. And I explained to her the whole process of how to download the app and how to go into the menu and choose to get song notifications, song alerts. And that there's a step-by-step process within there that I took her through with some screenshots and things. It's really easy to do.
Yeah.
And set it up where it will let you know when your favorite song is going to play.
It's a pretty cool feature. Again? Good gracious.
It's every few seconds. It's so annoying. It's like I'm taking an earplug in and out. And that's how I hear my voice and everything.
Yep. Oh, boy.
So this is kind of interesting, too. With Artemis, they talked about how later this year, I believe it's later this year, the next Artemis flight's going to be going up.
Yeah.
And on this flight, they are going to be rehearsing the docking, undocking. So the way it's going to work, they're going to go up, practice this docking, undocking from the moon lander. Then they're going to launch another rocket with the moon lander on it. It's going to go up into space outside of the moon's orbit and will sit in lunar orbit until they're ready to go up. Then they'll take a rocket up, which will dock with that lander, and they will get in the lander and go down to the moon. Come back up, and it'll redock with the rocket, and then they'll come back to Earth. That's how this is all going to work. So the next flight is for them. They're going to go into low Earth orbit to practice that, and they will do that back and forth, make sure everything works okay before. Makes total sense, because when you hear about the Apollo mission, they didn't talk about a lot of that. So you're like, wait a minute. Where did all this stuff go on this little rocket that they barely have room to sit in? KIX 102.5, the 4 states number 1 for country.
Here's Post Malone with Blake Shelton.
On KIX 102.5. So they're going to be doing that. Meanwhile, though, the Russian Academy of Sciences has proposed a plan to divide the moon up between the nations of the world. Sergei Chernyshev, who is the vice president of the Academy, has suggested that Russia could establish its own sovereign territories on the moon.
Really?
Stating that their moon program would allow Russia to remain among the leading space powers actively exploring the moon. It'll provide new knowledge and technologies in moon exploration research and ultimately would allow for the allocation of sovereign territories of Russia on the surface of the moon. I'm thinking maybe I don't know where Sergei's been all this time or anything, but listen, buddy, if you want to claim sovereign territory on the moon, I think first you have to get there. Right now, there's not so much as a bottle of vodka up there unless Buzz Aldrin snuck some aboard back in 1969.
Right.
Nobody, there's never been another person on the moon besides that particular space flight with Buzz Aldrin and Buzz Lightyear and Woody. Russia says, though, they plan to get there as soon as they finish stealing all of the American technology, which at the current rate should be around August.
Yeah.
There's one way to get them up there.
Which is?
Put some Ukrainians up there. Russia would be all over it in a heartbeat.
Oh, dang. How many countries have actually made it to the moon? Us and us.
That's it.
That's it.
There has never ever been any other humans on the moon besides that one space flight in 1969.
So
that's
our
it.
moon.
Now, other countries have landed spacecraft on the moon. Russia has landed spacecraft on the moon. I believe Japan has. China has. But it's been like what we sent to Mars. You know, probes with it sent back information and stuff. That's it. There has never been another human being on the moon besides those in 1969. That's why this is such a big deal, what's getting ready to happen with Artemis.
Yeah.
No one's ever done it. And the very fact that we did in 1969 is mind-blowing. I get why there are the fake moon landing conspiracy theorists. I totally get that. It really seems impossible. You watch the documentaries, and there's all sorts of stuff that you're like, what? Wait a minute. You know, like, especially the film footage of the Apollo spacecraft going towards the moon. Who took that?
Who took that?
Where did that come from? Who did that?
Yeah.
It was done by satellites.
Allegedly.
And
then also, isn't there video footage of the flag blowing on the moon?
No, what they did.
Because there's no air on the moon.
I'll explain that in a second. KIX 102.5, the 4 states number 1 for country. Morning KIX with Randy and Jen.
We'll see sunshine today, highs in the upper 70s. It is 58 in Joplin.
And we'll give you a look at the forecast, tell you about what time we can expect the rain to start, probably tomorrow, but we'll tell you all about that in about 7 or 8 minutes.
But we're talking about the thing that you wish you could unsubscribe from.
Doesn't have to be a subscription service or streaming or any of those normal things that we all get that we should probably be unsubscribed from.
I mean, it could be like smelly feet or headaches or something.
What's the thing you wish you could unsubscribe from?
I would have to unsubscribe from stupid people in my life.
Man, there wouldn't be anyone left.
They take up way too much time and don't accomplish anything.
Randy would definitely be out of there, wouldn't he?
What? What did I do? I'm one of the smartest people you know.
Okay.
Yeah, you don't believe me? Just ask me.
He's a legend in his own mind.
Outstanding in my own field.
Get out of the field.
What's the thing that you would unsubscribe from?
My husband's bullshit.
You've had enough of that stuff.
Oh, yeah, especially when it comes with his stupid car.
Can he not just shut up for a little while?
No, considering he's a trucker, no.
Doesn't he realize that you've got things you care about, too?
Oh, yeah, I do.
But you won't listen to those, right? It's all just him.
Yeah, basically.
Him and his stupid car.
What would you unsubscribe from?
calories.
Absolutely. I'll co-sign on that one.
Then there would be no point to eating at all. I mean, you'd eat and, you'd eat and you'd have to eat and eat.
Well, you would eat because it tastes really good and you enjoy it.
I see where you're going with it now. What's the thing you would unsubscribe from if you could unsubscribe from anything?
Having to press 1 to speak to somebody on the phone.
If you'd like to unsubscribe, please press 4.
Yeah, what happens in the day is when we actually answer the phone at a business.
If you'd like an answer to your question, please press 7.
Exactly. Right there. Like that.
Yeah.
What's the thing you would unsubscribe from?
623-1025 to call or tag.
Or you can tell us on Facebook.
It's the 4 states #1 for country. Hold on.
So,
what is going on over there?
That encoder error occurred while recording thing. It's a little different from the one the other day. An encoder error occurred. Writing to, apparently probably the network failed. Oh, there's not sufficient disk space. I thought, didn't you go in and delete it the other day? Clean that out?
I'll go in again.
Clean out the recycle bin. No.
That shouldn't matter.
But if that's the case, that's taking up the whole network then. I mean, it's filling up that network drive. Yeah, I would clean it out again. Okay, so the American flag on the moon. People have oftentimes pointed to that as proof that the moon landing was fake. And if you look at a picture of the flag, it looks like it's blowing in the wind, right?
Right.
That's because they molded a flag in plastic in the shape of a flag blowing in the breeze, because just a flag hanging limply would have been insulting. So that was a big deal when it was being made. A lot of people have forgotten that they were doing that specifically so that it would look like it was flapping in the wind. It is molded in that position. If you look, it looks identical every single time. It's because it's molded in that shape.
So I clicked the OBS video folder. Frozen.
Let me see if I can get to it. Oh, I can't even get to the network. And when I right click, apparently.
So maybe it's the network issue.
Network. We have continual. The item you selected is unavailable. Morning KIX is unavailable.
Huh.
So insufficient disk space may just be a reflection that the network's down. I bet the network is down. It's just once a week at least. I don't know what they've done, but they've changed something, or Windows has changed something, or someone's changed something where it's just not working anymore.
Hello. Windows cannot access.
Namaste, losers. Yeah, I think maybe even the internet might be having troubles.
Internet's working fine for me. It's purely the network. Well, that's annoying.
Yerp.
Did you know that all these shoes are going to be there next week, though? That's not annoying. That's some pretty exciting news.
DJ's no longer here. You don't have to do that.
He is, though.
Oh, is he? Okay.
He just offended you in the chat.
Man, that's stupid. Man, that's stupid. Jen.
What? What? I know you love those shoes. You're excited about this.
You ought to buy him a pair.
Oh, you want a pair?
$25. You could.
No, they're cheaper than that. They're $15.
$15. You could get him a pair of those, make him wear them. He'd have to wear them. It's a gift.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it would show that he just didn't care.
Otherwise, it would show that you're very rude.
Yeah, very rude and just don't care. Supposed to get my guttering and soffit finally fixed tomorrow. That's the next repair job that I have to do for this year. Actually, there's only 2. I mean, if you don't consider landscaping, which is ongoing.
Of course.
That, actually, there's 3. Dang it.
Counting is hard.
So is repairs.
You and DJ need matching shoes.
They're doing the soffit fascia tomorrow.
Right.
Supposedly. Hopefully they show up and everything. I've not heard anything else. There's been no justification reason
sure
for
they'll
them
be
to
there.
call me, but supposed to be there in the morning, and I let them into the garage remotely. Watch the internet go out or something where I can't do it.
Right.
Or it's storm.
So that's supposed to storm till after 1 now.
Okay.
They've moved
That's
it.
what I'm
later in
thinking.
the day.
So I'm hopeful. That plus I've got to re-clear coat the concrete, which I've been trying to get a clear weekend to do and have not been able to do. And then the pool liner. Those are the 3 things this year.
Pool liner. That's a good one.
That's a big one. It's an expensive one, but not nearly as expensive as what we thought. We were prepared to pay $3,000 or $4,000 for that.
Right.
Not even half that.
That's such a nice
Surprise.
surprise.
The guy,
Yeah.
he goes, "Is this all right?" And I said, "Yep." So he's probably going, "Dang it." Because I was
Should've
like,
said
"Yep,
more.
absolutely. That's it." I didn't even have to consult with my wife on that one. I knew that's a good price. Yep. Totally okay with that. And the liner didn't cost. We thought I said, well, it'll probably cost $1,000 for the liner, probably cost $2,000 or $3,000 to have it installed.
Yeah.
Nope. It only costs like 400 and something for the liner, and it's a better liner than what we have. And then it costs under $1,000 to get it installed.
Yay.
So, yay. It'll be like having a new pool. And I'm like, do I need to drain it? Nope, we'll do that. Do I need to take the stairs out of it? I don't know how I'm gonna get that. Nope, we'll take care of all that for you. You don't have to worry about anything. We'll refill it for you. Everything. We'll bring
That's
it back
awesome.
with water. Everything.
That's good customer
like-
service. If they actually do it. I'm sure they
Yeah. Well, and this guy, he is a reputable installer. He's done for a couple of friends of mine, done amazing work.
Good.
He worked with the guy who did our whole pool install back when it was first done. Kind of trained up and apprenticed under him. Gave me some advice on the lighting and everything that we were talking about.
Yeah.
I wanted to do installed lighting on the pool walls, and he's like, no, don't do that.
Oh, yes. You mentioned that.
Said you'll ruin your walls.
Good luck, Jimmy. Welcome back, Megan. Hey, hey, DJ, what size shoes do you wear?
Size 15.
I mean, they also have white and black ones. I just don't think they're nearly as cute as the pink and green ones.
I think he needs the pink and green
And
one.
the pink and green ones are platform. How cute is that?
So tomorrow, Jimmy's going to have a CT scan on her chest. They're going to try to find out if she ate the cat or not,
Why would they scan her chest for the cat?
because that's where it got stuck in her esophagus right there. She can't swallow. You ever had a cat in your throat? Got cut?
Yeah.
Jimmy has.
That gave me the heebie-jeebies.
Tomorrow, we're going to be talking about what should you be able to bill your kids for. As we look at all these things you can deduct, I think you ought to be able to deduct your bedroom as a workspace.
What?
Yeah, as a workplace, your bedroom.
Why?
Or your house plants as dependents. Why you take care
I
of
like
the
that one. I like that one. I've got like 15 plants now. They should definitely be dependents. We need another song here.
So there's a list of the craziest illegal tax deductions ever claimed.
Ooh, okay.
Hiring an arsonist to burn down your business is not tax deductible.
Did someone actually?
One guy tried to do
No.
that. A bubble of pure air is not a business necessity. It's a luxury item. Your daughter's wedding is not a business entertainment expense.
Oh, why?
Your dog is not a dependent, although it feels like they should be. Getting a new tattoo is not a medical expense.
Oh, come on. It's good for the soul.
A fallout shelter is not preventative medicine.
It can be a peace of mind.
Your deadbeat son is not tax deductible.
He should be.
These are all just some of the ones. These are from Intuit TurboTax.
Megan says bedroom's the gym if you try hard enough.
Right? That's what I'm saying. Did you know, though, here's some of the weirder ones that are legitimate.
Okay.
In South Carolina, you get a $50 credit on your taxes if you donate a dead deer for the purpose of feeding the needy.
What?
You get $50 off of your taxes
Holy
if you'll donate a dead deer for the purpose of feeding the needy. However, no portion of the donated deer will be used by a commercial enterprise, so keep your jerky selling aspirations under control.
Rats.
Now, if you can't get that yellow wallpaper off your dining room wall, though, you can consider donating your house to the fire department for training purposes, and you can get a hefty tax deduction. But you can't just donate the home, get the deduction, then rebuild your home with granite countertops. You have to donate it as well as the land.
Oh.
In 1962, an orthodontist argued that playing the clarinet could actually help a child's overbite, which led to both the clarinet and clarinet lessons being tax deductible for children with the orthodontic ailment.
Really? Clarinet?
So I think it's if you have an underbite, because clarinet you have to
bite the reed, right?
Yeah. Well, you don't bite it. You shouldn't bite it.
We got your teeth on it.
Yeah, you do have to. Actually, the reed is on the. Isn't it on the underneath? No, it's on the top. It's the oboe that has it underneath, right?
No, clarinet is on the underside too.
Okay, the reed's on the underside, so it's your bottom teeth, or
Yeah.
you bite the top plastic part.
Yes, and the oboe, the whole top part is a.
You have to do this with your lips, but
yeah,
it's
the
an
oboe, the whole
overbite.
top part is the reed.
Yeah. The now there is a since 2004, whaling captains have been eligible to deduct up to $10,000 for ship maintenance and other whaling expenses, whatever that might include.
Mm-hmm.
However, due to the fact that whaling is forbidden by everyone except specific Native American cultures, you might have to set your sights on a smaller catch.
Mm-hmm.
Professional bodybuilders can deduct the cost of body oils from their taxes.
Ah, the more you know.
And performing starving artists can get a deduction while producing their art form. So you could get up to $200 from two different employers, respectively, using more than 10% of performing income on job-related expenses. We
Cool.
perform,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So yeah, and then you have to make less than $16,000 a year. So we just barely break that.
Yeah. 4 seconds.
KIX 102.5, the 4 states #1 for country. Morning KIX with Randy and Jen.
Wanting to know, what do you wish you could unsubscribe from?
623-1025 to text or tell us.
Here's Nate Smith.
On KIX. And you better think twice before you try to deduct like an Armani suit that you had to buy for work.
Yeah.
You can't deduct that.
Why?
But you have to ask if your clothing can be worn outside of the workspace. So it has to be just usable within the workplace before you can deduct clothing, uniforms, that sort of thing. Now, like a blouse or a tie won't make the cut, but you could get away with a clown suit or a sequin-studded theatrical attire like that.
Uh-huh.
It has to be something that is worn specifically for that job. So when I went to get my taxes done this last time, the lady who was doing ours, it was the first time she had done our taxes, and so she was exploring all these avenues of what I do, which I have a whole bunch of different jobs. You know, my taxes are a huge mess, but she's like, why don't you deduct your music equipment? And she said, you use that on your shows, on some of your production that you do that we're deducting here. I said, yeah, but I don't use it primarily for that.
Yeah.
She goes, what else do you use it for? And I said, I play, like at church and stuff. She goes, you don't make a profit off of that? She goes, that's donated time. We could set up a structure for that. She goes, as long as you don't use it for other things. And I said, well, I do occasionally use it for some contract work. And she said, and you're not taking tax deductions off of that? And I said, it's not steady enough for me to set that up. It would be more hassle than it's worth.
Yeah.
But she said, I still think you ought to deduct it. She goes, it's up to 80%. And she goes, if you use 80% of it for charitable work or for your show, we could set that up. And I've thought about it. It's not, just a hobby thing.
Right.
In fact, I don't play unless I'm working. once upon a time, it was something I did for fun. That's so weird. That's the first time I've contemplated that. Yeah, I don't just sit around and play because that never happens. If I am, it's because I'm learning something, rehearsing something, or working.
Right.
That's the difference, I think, when you can tell whether that is the thing you do is work or not.
Okay. Network is fixed. You can go back in. I just... That was weird.
Here's a weird one. So if you're in the Navy and stationed on a ship, the IRS considers the ship your tax home, even if you live somewhere else.
Oh, that's fun.
So an SSBN has 2 crews which switch off every time the boat leaves port. Consequently,
Go.
KIX 102.5, the 4 states #1 for country. Morning KIX with Randy and Jen.
Beautiful today. Sunshine, highs in the upper 70s. It is 58 in Joplin.
Morning KIX takeover is getting ready to start in about 15 minutes.
So make sure to go on the KIX app or the KIX website and vote on the songs that you want to hear this morning.
But we're talking about what do you wish you could unsubscribe from?
623-1025 to call or text.
And we're talking about any inconvenience, not necessarily a subscription service or streaming or anything like that.
Yeah, what would you unsubscribe from?
Chronic back pain.
Oh, honey, is your back hurting you?
All the time.
Because she's carrying the team.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Yeah, feels like it.
What's the thing that you would unsubscribe from?
I would unsubscribe from doing laundry.
You don't like washing your clothes?
I don't mind washing and drying. It's the folding, hanging,
yes.
and actually putting them away.
Yep.
Honey, those clothes aren't going to fold themselves,
Randy!
Well,
Yeah, it's awful. I hate it. It just keeps piling up and piling
get
up.
in there and get it done.
What about you? What do you wish you could unsubscribe from?
Drama.
Drama?
Oh, come on. You like drama.
No, that's too much to deal with.
You're like Jen over here. She just creates her own.
There's a lot of people that do that.
When she first said drama, I thought, hark, what light through yonder window shines.
What about you? If you could unsubscribe from something, what would it be?
I wish there was an unsubscribe button for male pattern baldness.
You and me both, brother.
It is horrible. Every day in the shower, and there's just another clump of hair gone. It's
Yeah.
just-
What you need to do is just say, hey, okay, I accept life and reality for how it is and just shave it all off.
yeah, but then I'd look like you. I have standards.
Wait a minute now. That's not right. What did I ever do to his mom?
Hey, wait a second.
623-1025. We want to know, what is the thing in life that you would unsubscribe from?
You can call or text. You can also tell us on Facebook.
It's the 4 states #1 for country, KIX 102.5. I did it right.
Finally.
So I was explaining this Navy tax deduction thing.
Yes.
If you are on a ship that the IRS considers that your tax home. So every other deployment, your tax home just leaves without you. The IRS allows you to deduct your rent, gas to and from work, and food expenses for the entire time until the boat comes back.
Oh.
And then you're back home again.
Yeah. Interesting.
I guess there's only about 4,000 people in the whole country who can use it.
Sure, but still.
Weird. Do you know you can deduct gambling losses?
No, I did not know that.
Some of them. Okay, this is on the IRS's website. It's called miscellaneous deductions. Can include, I'm trying to find it, travel, gift and car expenses, business use your home, that's by daycare providers. Where do you find that? Let me see. Oh my gosh. Gambling losses up to the amount of gambling winnings. You must report the full amount of your gambling winnings for the year on your Schedule 1 form. You can deduct those losses, actual cost of wagers, plus expenses incurred in connection with the conduct of your gambling activity, such as travel to and from a casino.
So if I made no money, but I went to and from a casino, I can deduct.
Now, you have to show, I think, a certain amount of income. But Keno, copies of Keno tickets you purchased that were validating by the gambling establishment. Slot machines, a record of the machine number and the winnings. And the date you have to show. Table games, 21 blackjack, craps, poker, baccarat, roulette, and wheel of fortune. Bingo. You can deduct bingo losses expenses.
So if I lost $5,000 at the casino, I can deduct that.
Out of your winnings. Only out of your winnings. You can't deduct
only
it
if
like
you
from
won.
the income from that here.
Okay.
So that
You have to have
itemization. So these deductions have to operate within the income that you generate from this thing.
Gotcha.
So like my deductions that I talk about all the time, the deduction has to come from the money that I make doing that.
That makes sense.
That's why, like the guitar thing, I don't primarily use it, so only a percentage of it would be able to be deducted. Lotteries, racing, all of those things could be deducted.
Oh, boy.
You can write off haircuts
Ooh.
if they are part of a regulation for your job.
Oh.
Such as with the military.
Rats. So I can't do that.
I imagine razors would be a part of that too.
What can we write off? You and I.
Breast enlargement.
Okay.
That's for an exotic dancer. You're allowed to depreciate the assets of the trade.
Okay.
Babysitting costs while performing charitable work. Hot tub for skin conditions.
Okay.
Private airplane
Don't
if
have
it's used
that.
to check up on rental properties in the neighboring state.
Wow. What about Jen's movie Rehab?
What about it?
Can I deduct what we pay, or can you deduct?
Absolutely, you'd be able to deduct that. Absolutely. What did we pay for that? Oh, for the
For the
movies?
movie every week.
Yeah, absolutely, 100%. I already do. Not for Jen's movie Rehab, but I do it for. So because the content that I create is so widely varied and pop culture,
Yeah.
I deduct all of my streaming services, all of my internet, all of that is considered research. I am constantly doing research for things that I talk about. That's 100% justifiable. I've been doing that for 8 or 9 years.
Yeah.
Absolutely no problem with that.
Huh.
Yeah, I deduct all of my internet costs, my streaming services, because those are all part of pop culture. I utilize that primarily, even my internet. I can't deduct all of my cell phone, but there is a percentage of it that I deduct.
Yeah.
It's huge, the stupid spreadsheet for all of my deductions, the spread, all of that.
Yeah.
But I have no concerns. The IRS could come audit me tomorrow. No problem.
Yeah.
My records are in order.
Good.
Not because of me.
Hmm.
It would be a mess if it was because of me.
This is another one I haven't heard in a minute.
What?
Haven't heard this one in a hot minute.
Yeah, it's been a while.
Alton says he'd unsubscribe from working. Jaden, we will not text you if you are correct on the secret sound.
What?
Jaden texted us what they thought the secret sound was.
Oh. I'm like, how would we know? What?
Megan would unsubscribe from Bills.
Oh, man.
Yeah, that's how I feel.
I can't catch my sprinkler working. I know, I'm pretty sure it is, but I've not yet seen it, and I've not seen evidence of it.
You're sure it's working then?
No. I'm pretty sure because I've seen so my sprinkler timer thing has an A and a B.
Okay.
2 separate times areas you can do, and it runs hoses off and goes to Area B and Area A. Area A is the primary that does the front yard. Area B does a flower bed. It does it with a soaker hose and one of these little fan sprinklers. But the primary, Zone A, is one of the things. Okay? That's the one I'm not sure if it's working or working correctly.
Why?
When I set it up and put it in place and everything, I turned it on for like 5 minutes and watched it, made sure it was going back and forth and it was covering the whole area. Since then, though, I've not seen the timer come on ever, but I've not been able to watch. So it comes on like at 7 o'clock in the morning. I'm already here.
Okay, well, yeah,
work.
can't help that.
And then it comes on at 7:30 at night, which for some reason I'm unable to catch it during that time. It's been like 2 weeks, but I have not been able to get. I guess it's not a priority big enough for me to say I'm going to go outside and look. I'm going to remember because I forget or I'm gone every single time. I've seen the B one working.
Right. Well, I would
So-
assume the A one's working.
Yeah,
then
that's
if
I
the B one is.
assume. No, the camera doesn't go over there. So the sprinkler is over here, the camera's over here, and there is a huge column, a brick column in the way that it can't see around. And the camera, the water, the sprinkler does not set off the camera. The camera has to be set off by motion. So anyway,
Time's a ticking.
stupid ears.
We're going after this song.
Alrighty.
Got 30 seconds.
I'm looking at our post schedule,
Yeah. And?
our planner. We have, today is Thursday, 1. Oh, those are already done. 2. We've got a secret sound post.
We gotta go.
That's going up. Love your lawn. KIX 102.5, the 4 states #1 for country. Morning KIX with Randy and Jen.
Sunshine with a high near 80 today. It is 58 in Joplin.
And we'll give you a look at the weather forecast in the next hour. Plus, we've got the Morning KIX takeover getting ready to start at 5 minutes from
And then
now.
like 5
About 5 or
minutes.
6
Yeah, all
minutes.
I got to do is go on the KIX app or the KIX website and let us know the songs that you want to hear this morning.
But we're talking today about what do you wish you could unsubscribe from?
623-1025 to call or text.
Or you can tell us on Facebook, what's the thing you would unsubscribe from if you could?
Plural, not just one, all of them.
How many are there, sweetie?
Randy, that's personal. You can't ask that.
My husband's got 2 and I've got 2.
Oh, yeah, that's the kind of affliction that follows you around the rest of your life, isn't it?
Unfortunately, yeah.
What would you unsubscribe from?
If I could unsubscribe from something, I would have to unsubscribe from being away from my girl.
Aw, listen to that. Is that like being away from his girl?
We met about 7 years ago down in Alabama, and she's currently staying down there doing her job, and I moved back up here to Kansas to save up a little bit of money, but hopefully by the end of the year I'll be back down there to her.
So he wouldn't unsubscribe from his girl, but I bet if there was a poke button, he'd be hitting that all the time. Yeah.
Well, that's actually very true.
Told ya.
Oh, my goodness.
What? I'm just saying the truth.
What would you unsubscribe from?
Did you just say diabetes?
Yep, diabetes, you know.
Jen, this is Wilford Brimley, the legendary actor from the movie Cocoon. Diabetes. I don't blame you at all. I've got a lot of friends who suffer from that, and I know their circulation in their leg.
There's really nothing you can do about it except to regulate your diet.
Oh, yeah, there is. I had a friend of mine went to Mexico last summer. He was type 1, just about dead, and he came back.
Yeah.
Trying to take out the cure down there.
Well.
Let it in here because they got too many doctors, too many hospitals, or saw too much medicine.
That, and they're waiting for the economy to get better, and Walt Disney's head to be unfrozen out of that silo down there in Florida.
And to find Elvis?
No, they know where Elvis is. You know where he is, don't you? Tell her.
Well, sure.
He knows where he is.
Where's Elvis?
He's carrying out groceries at a grocery store down in Arkansas.
What would you unsubscribe from?
You don't like doing laundry?
No, I wish I could just wear a pair of pants, throw them out, go get a new pair.
Go get a brand new pair.
To me, that sounds awful because the whole shopping experience, I hate that. But I can understand you liking it.
Yes, I love
I kind of feel like that's the kind of economy and culture that we're moving towards, that the whole industry, manufacturing industry, would love for us to move to that, so that it's almost like having a subscription to your clothes.
Well, it's all fast fashion, you know?
Yeah.
Clothes are made and they don't last as long as they used to.
What do you wish you could unsubscribe from?
You can give us a text at 623-1025 or tell us on Facebook.
And the Morning Kicks Takeover is getting ready to start.
In just 2 minutes.
On the 4 states, #1 for country.
KIX 102.5. Okay, so tomorrow we are doing the thing. Tomorrow's Friday. So Jen's movie rehab and the thing you should be able to bill your kids for. Also, Secret Sound.
A miss. So for some reason, I put in... I need to delete this. Oh, it's on a story. Okay. So I have on Friday... I post at 7:25 in the morning, a story that goes up. Is this? No, they're all part of that story. Okay, story that goes up at 7:25, post 4 o'clock, post at 6 o'clock, another Secret Sound post at 10 a.m. Saturday morning. Sunday has 1, 2. Oh, I need to do the backstage country images and the promo. I've had them sitting here and haven't done it. All righty. Yeah. Have a great rest of your Thursday, you filthy animals.
We'll see you tomorrow.
Bye.